So almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Inside. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And now it's Brandon Lau. To the right side, Casas. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And singing against the southpaw on the mound, the Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Now here is Junior Caminero.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Crochet, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Now one miss.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela makes his way towards it. Hauls it in after a long run. And there are two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit, takes ball one. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela settles under it, brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, and today's starter, Shane McClanahan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering, and it just misses.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Bregman tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Ball 1 there. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And there's a strike. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Now batting Tristan Casas. In there for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Now it's Jansen to hit. Crochet back to work. Late swing fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Fouled off. He was late. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Now, Christopher Morel. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Jose Caballero now at the plate. And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
So digging in, Richie Palacios. Ball one, no strikes. Caballero off of first with 2 away. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela snags it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Trevor Story. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that one fouled off.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next one off the plate inside. Now 1-2.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. There's a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Man at first, 1 away. And that one lifted in the air, center field. DeLuca in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. To second, pulls him off the bag. He makes the throw, but it's not in time, and they don't get the out.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Now a chance for Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fought off foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one way inside. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
3 balls.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits off the monster. 1 runs in. Throws to second.
He was all over that one. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Rafaela at second with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Foul ball there. Hit on the ground to short. And he can't come up with it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 2 outs with
Alex
runners on the
Bregman.
corners. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. That one fouled off. Way inside, and that hit him.
Thank you, mate.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
next for
Caught
the
looking
Red
his
Sox,
first time up.
third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
He was late there. Strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that is out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back here at
Leading
Fenway
off
Park.
for
All
Tampa
set for the
Bay,
start of the
center
inning.
fielder,
Digging in,
Johnny
it's the speedy
DeLuca.
outfielder, Johnny DeLuca. Going 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, right field, Abreu coming on. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Yandy Diaz now. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Lau in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two out, space is empty. And another ball.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Caminero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Lau leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive, and there's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Lowe.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. Story makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1. Back here in Boston at the plate, Tristan Casas.
First baseman Tristan Casas.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one outside. 2-0.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. And that one hammered way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fastball for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Missed inside with the curve. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Splits the plate, and the count even 1-1. That's down and in. Down the right field line and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer
Abreu getting ready to hit. Popped up. Diaz moves under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong will hit next. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Close but called a ball. 1-0. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, and now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. Up and in, ball 1.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. That just misses, and that is ball 1. Morel in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Next offering upstairs.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And misses inside. Crochet maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Jose Caballero, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, no outs. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Slow roller to first. Over to Story for one. Over to first. Safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca now at the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's off the green monster. In from third is the tying run. Durant quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet done for the afternoon, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Richard
Red Sox.
Fitz on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
80.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So two in scoring position with one out. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Inside. And that's ball one. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. And a count 1-2. Next offering is outside. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. 4-3. They take the lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2 on, 1 out. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Two outs, nobody on. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero, 1 for 2. Swings through that.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Duran hauls it in to end the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Boston,
Leading
bottom of the
off
inning.
for
Leading
the
off,
Red Sox.
Cedar Rafaela.
Center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's deep, and it bangs off the monster. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Swing and a high fly ball left field. DeLuca sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And that's in there at the knees. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Comes up empty.
No balls. 2 strike.
And ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's to third. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, third baseman Rafael Devers.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Raffy coming to the plate now. And that's way high. And it's 1-0. Rafaela at second with 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Man at second. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Rays 6 and the Red Sox 3. Back now at Fenway.
Leading
Top
off
five,
for
John
Tampa
Shelby
Bay,
with
right
Chris
fielder,
Singleton.
Josh
And
Lowe.
leading it off, Josh Lowe.
Let's go, Red Sox! Come on! All right, Red Sox!
Fitz back to work. That one way outside. 1-0.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster. Around first, heading for two. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything
Now
came
batting,
together for him.
catcher,
Really
Danny
good swing right
Jansen.
there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Move to second. Low. Dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. He is struck out, and he is walked. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Right through there for a strike. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
In the dirt, blocked. That one misses, and the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but
Now
I guess he saw it
shortstop,
really well.
Jose
It's a really nice
Caballero.
plate appearance.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. He's 2 for 2. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Ball 1 low. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. 2 aboard. Fastball is outside. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses. 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And it's 8-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Richard Fitz gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
And
the
so
Red
the Red
Sox.
Sox go to the bullpen.
Number 25.
Josh Winkowski.
I think it's got to be a little
Josh
tough coming in out of the
Winkowski.
pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now at the plate, Johnny DeLuca.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
That's a
Now
good job
batting,
right there.
first baseman,
You have 2
Yankees.
strikes on you, just
Yeah.
got to battle.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. First pitch just misses. Morel at third. Palacios on second. DeLuca over at first with one away. Swing and a base hit. One run is in. Throw into third. In there safely. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's a two-run single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Runners on the corners with one gone. Lau at the plate. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground, could be 2. Bregman over to second, and that's 2. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Rays 10 and the Red Sox 3. Back inside Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
1-1.
Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 70 getting ready to go. Number 48 also getting ready. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now
that left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Story in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Yoshida up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Palacios makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
All right,
off
we go
for
to
the
the
Rays, third
top half
baseman,
of inning
Junior
number 6.
Caminero.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That's a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Into center. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see
batting,
already, his
right
bat
fielder,
stays
Josh
in the
Lowe.
zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground to third. Bregman for one, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Danny Jansen.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Rays 10 and the Red Sox 3. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 70.
Compared to some
Now
days, this is a pretty
pitching for
low
Tampa
leverage
Bay.
appearance for him, so
Number
he should be
70,
fairly free and easy
Mike
out there.
Vassell.
Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Wilyer
Leading
Abreu
off
digs
for
in
the
now.
Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez also throwing. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Lowe makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw into second, safe, and that's his third hit.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Over to Diaz, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good.
Now
Yankees,
shortstop,
solid.
Jose Caballero.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And that skips in the dirt.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Now batting,
2
left
outs,
fielder,
base is empty.
Richie Palacios.
And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's through for a hit.
Now batting, center fielder,
So a man
Johnny
at first.
DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Rays strand just the 1, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3. back here at Fenway
Leading
Park,
off
bottom of the
for the
seventh.
Red
Still stepping
Sox,
in for Boston,
second
Alex
baseman,
Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. Alex Bregman sends it out. It's 10-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 0 for 3 in this one. Liner, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a
Now
firm
batting,
front
the
side,
first baseman,
and the hands just continue to
Casas.
carry through the middle of the field.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. On the corner for a strike. Devers on at first, nobody out. And it goes just foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark
Now
after
batting,
this one. That was his
shortstop,
third
Trevor
strikeout, and this
Story.
one looking, obviously. So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Story now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Go Red Sox!
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup, but a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now a 10-4 score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
57.
Greg Weisser.
Well, they need
Greg
someone to stop the
Weisser.
bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order
off
now.
for Tampa
Here's the
Bay,
Rays
first
leadoff
baseman,
hitter,
Yandy
Yandy Diaz. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that one fouled off. Ball one there. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop to first. And they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Caminero stands in now, looks at that one inside.
No strike. All right, Red Sox. Let's go, Red Sox.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Story gets it to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're up comfortably, though. It's 10-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And he deals. Popped in the air, left field, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Connor
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That misses.
2 balls.
And that's ball 2. Now fly ball to right center. DeLuca heading to the alley. Got it. Really had to move for that grab.
Now batting.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Rafaela off of first with 2 away. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And the Red Sox leave one. And that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. Back here at Fenway, we go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Weiser back to work. And that one is inside ball one. And there's a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
Three and two.
Lifted in the air down the left side, reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting, catcher Danny Jansen.
Here's the catcher to hit, Danny Jansen. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. That misses. And 1-1. That one missing inside. The Rays up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Now batting,
two down, bases empty. And now
Morel.
the DH, Christopher Morel. That one's in there. Strike one. That's through there for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Way
One ball,
outside,
2 strikes.
and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. Rays 10 and the Red Sox 4. Bottom of the ninth.
Leading
Down the
off
number
for
2
the
hitter,
Red Sox.
Alex Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
And here is Devers. And it's fouled away. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And a curve misses outside. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. One away with a runner at third. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. DeLuca should have this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's now 10-5.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Trevor
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Here's Trevor Story now. Fought off foul.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. One strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.